You don't know what I put up with on a weekly basis. Folks, welcome to Everything Pro Wrestling. Everything Pro Wrestling is a show by the fans, for the fans. I'm your host, Conrad Cushman, joined tonight by the man in black. You know him as the man they call Derek.
Yo.
Here to talk a little AEW Dynamite for March 18th, 2026. It was a... I don't know what's the best way to describe this show, Derek. Cooling?
Yeah, I would say it's definitely a cool down.
Not bad, but definitely like a simmer from the pay-per-view. Like,
yeah, I agree with that.
Reminds me of those old shows where like you'd have like a hellacious match, and then it would be like, tonight we're gonna everyone who's in those hellacious matches, they ain't gonna be here. Yeah. Might have one or two people, but all right, we're gonna chill.
Yeah, we're gonna smooth sail through this one.
Absolutely. And that's what they did tonight. With that being said, though, we're gonna get into all the matches, break down, and give you guys the results that you need. First, do us a favor, though. If you're new here or if you're been around a while, hit that like button. Helps more people see the content. It's free. It's easy. Even after the fact, leave a comment for us. Subscribe. Very simple. Subscribe.
Get on it.
Get on it. Get on it.
Get on it.
If you guys want to support, man, we got merch store, TeePublic. You type in EPW, you guys will find some pretty sweet shirt designs. You like the Hurt Business. You like the AEW colors. You like pro wrestling from around the world. We got something for you. All of our shirts and gear match regular outfits. They look cool. You want to wear the Jordans with the classic new EPW logo? You can do that. And it looks cool because it just looks like you're a pro wrestling fan. So make sure you go in there. We even have some hip-hop themed shirts, different things, different strokes for different folks. So make sure you guys go in there. Another great way to support. And you don't have to buy a shirt. You can get a coffee mug. You get a sticker, a magnet, whatever it takes. It's all right there for you. All right, man. Derek, let us talk about who is in the chat. Give some shouts out to our wonderful community. Best community. Shout out to Sir Quills, first one in here. He said, "What up, Conrad, Derek, and chat? Your boy Sir Quills is back from hiatus to enjoy my two favorite bros, Brother Conrad, Brother Derek, for yet another dope AEW Dynamite review. Hashtag EPW. Hashtag
Trash Dookie.
And hashtag Doodoo Butter." He said, "This is a fantastic episode of Dynamite. Enjoyable from start to finish. A good way to keep the momentum going after Revolution." I will not disagree with that. XG Dub said, "What up, EPW squad? What's good?" Matt Lopez says, "Hi, good evening, everyone. Hope you all had a good Wednesday and enjoyed a damn good episode of Dynamite. Legit surprise Swerve versus Omega wasn't put on Dynasty. I am very shocked by that as well."
Yeah, I felt like that was just a tad bit too early to make that match happen now.
And that is what they decided to do. That's the game. That's the game. All we can say is, oh, well.
God damn it.
One of my favorite Derek reactions of all time. But yes, that is what happened. D-Rich, what's good? I'm really happy Claudio Castagnoli signed a dual contract with CMLL. Look at you. You're jumping ahead. You're spoiling the news. But you know what? We'll jump right into it. Yes. Shout out to our friends at AEW Fan Hub, also in the chat. Claudio Castagnoli reportedly signed a dual contract with CMLL.
Let's do it.
I'll take it, man. Claudio is a fantastic talent. He was underutilized, I thought, for many years. Definitely just one of the best. If you had to build a pro wrestler like Cyborg, this is the guy that you build.
Yeah, absolutely. Like this be the algorithm.
The algorithm, Claudio Castagnoli. I love it. Yeah, fantastic, man. Thank you, D-Rich, man. Appreciate your support. We got Hubs, Clash of the Podcast co-host, co-creator, co-founder, aka that dude. Hubs comes in every week, Monday, 6:05 Eastern Standard Time. Normally, we go in, we talk a little pro wrestling. Come on in, and we'll talk some wrestling with you. Hub says, "What up, brother Conrad? My guy Derek. AEW puts on literally better weekly shows than WWE does pay-per-view. Pathetic with the E. Respect to the W."
My guy Hubs. I totally agree with that. But maybe the new direction might help them get better.
AEW Fan Hub, what's good? Just use your graphic. Shout outs to them. They help run the Discord. Discord is over 500 members. I'm telling y'all, it's gonna go down. When it's all in season, when it's double or nothing season, we are about to promote that Discord. I want it to get over 1,000. We get to over 1,000, bro. I don't know, man. We might have to do something special.
Gonna have to, bro. It's based off of how it has grown in such a short amount of time. I think we have to do something.
Yes, always holding it down. D-Rich talking about Moxley heel again. I think Moxley is paying for his previous actions. I think it's all coming around to haunt him again.
Yeah.
T-Ferg said, "What's good, gents? Dynamite was a decent show tonight. Darby and Gabe stole the show. Whenever I see Darby, I know a felony is getting committed."
Oh, without a doubt.
CML confirmed indeed. Claudio did sign. Let's go. Our guy Jesus Delio. He says, "Sup, Derek and Mr. Cushman. Mike Bailey versus Mark Davis trying to save this show. Match of the night. But disappointing show tonight." We're hearing valid different things. I feel like I'm in between on this. I don't think it was a disappointing show. I think it was just a show, and it felt like people needed to recover from the pay-per-view, which was, some are saying, standalone, one of the best. I won't say it's the best AEW pay-per-view of all time, but I will say it's up there, though.
Oh, yeah. It's definitely up there. The best, I don't know if I could say that. That might be a full-blown stretch there, but it was up there, though.
Yo, what? Yo. Matt says Discord was getting lively with interest on Toni getting attacked. I would love to hear your thoughts on that as well. Eric said only 2 women have been both ROH and NXT women's champs. Who are they? I will say Athena, and I'm thinking it is not her. Roxy. Tell me if I got them right. But I better be right, because I'll be sad if I got them wrong on here. AW Fan Hub said, if we get over 1,000, I will buy pink EPW panties from the shop. Gotta wear them too. Gotta wear them. Wear them on stream. AEW, where all the felonies happen. Yeah, Athena and Roxanne, people are saying. I hope I'm right. I'm sure Eric will confirm for us momentarily. Let us get into this, though. Dynamite. It's time for the review. Derek, we're coming off the heels of a wild show. I don't know when else we're going to get to talk about this, so I say we open up with this, Derek.
Yeah.
Hangman, Adam Page, and MJF.
Oh, come on.
Texas Death Match. If you didn't know, Hangman did not make it.
Not one bit.
That blood splatter said otherwise.
He let it ride. He let it ride for a good amount of time, though. Man.
Yeah, E for effort, man. Like I said, he tried, but it didn't work. He came up short in this. Do you have a theory, Derek, on what happened? Like, all right, with Cody, they never broke the stip. AEW has not broken any of their stipulations. And that's been a big back and forth amongst fans. The Hangman fans are mad. Other people are kind of intrigued. Some people are like, you can break it. It doesn't matter. Other people are like, no, you can't, because then none of your stipulations mean shizzy.
Yeah, I don't think you could break that stipulation. I think there has to be something that has a loophole where he doesn't insert himself through that. Someone else does it for him. Because he said he will not challenge for it. But I think there's a loophole somewhere or a stipulation that'll happen to where it's a sort of like a surprise tactic. Like, all right, Hangman has this match. Hey, Hangman, by the way, you know you're number one contender? Wait, what? I said I would never challenge. Well, you didn't specifically say someone else couldn't do it for you.
Here we go. This is weak. Now you know you ain't supposed to be there, dog. Are you a person? Tony Khan confirmed at the media scrum that is a verbal contract, so there's nothing on paper, but
see what I mean?
I don't know. He wouldn't have went out of his way to say it, but someone did ask him too, so
yeah, but there's a loophole to this. There's a loophole. I know what's happening. I know what's happening, bro. There's something where they can get this through where he doesn't challenge for the title per se, but there's logistics here where that will play into the match situation where he can challenge for it, just unbeknownst to him. He won't know about it until like that moment.
Rob says Hangman swoops in and signs the contract after a challenger fails to show up. I don't know. They're gonna have to get creative. And I don't, and some people think that it'll be fine if they do it in 6 months. Some people are like, nah, wait a year. Some people are like, wait a couple years. I don't know what they're gonna do. All I can say is, as a fan, I'm gonna sit back and watch.
I would wait. I would wait a good amount of time. I wouldn't do it so soon. Because you have to
let it build.
You have to let it build up. If it goes away, if you have this situation go away that fast, what was the point of it? You might as well just not even say that I'm not going to challenge for the title anymore. No, what was the point?
Jesus brings up about Swerve possibly helping them. It could be. Maybe it's Kenny. Adam Page is taking time away as reported by Fightful. Ooh, did not know that. So there you go. Got a little exclusive, man. BJ, what's good, man? Professor, he says, what up, y'all? I'm a little let down by this show, but it actually may be that I've just been spoiled by such a great run of shows that this first B+ got me a little harder. I think that's what it is, because we said the same thing. Like, tonight's show will not be double thumbs up. I'm telling you now. It was okay. It gets like the barely half of a full one.
with the diabetic shakes to it.
Come on, guy. But yeah, that's something. I don't know. It depends on how you feel about the show. To each their own. Dynamite starts off with Revolution highlight video package. We're told Toni Storm was attacked in the back. The question is, who did it? Marina Shafir denies any doing.
Yeah, she makes it a 50-50 statement. You know, did I do it? I might have, I might not.
Nah, well, I ain't believing none of that.
I think she did it. Who else would have any other motive?
Don't know. Rhonda?
Possibly.
There's things here.
Well, she doesn't per se have a contract, and she's not really fighting, so possibly doing some work backstage,
right?
Because with her fight coming up, you can't really indulge.
Fan Hub's going with the two of either Rousey or Camille. Camille's going to be on American Gladiator. She's been off TV for quite some time.
I like obviously Rousey, but I like Camille too. I like that choice. You know, I wouldn't be mad if it was Camille. I would not be mad.
Gotta bring her back at some point in time.
Yeah. Yeah, you do have to bring her back. It's been a while.
Yeah. Matt agrees about the incredible run. We'll see who attacked Toni, but that'll go on. Britt Baker, gotta chill. What if the person is the one who's been giving flowers to her?
Okay.
Could be.
I like that one.
What if it's the return of Will Ospreay, though? Will Ospreay and Blake Christian are here. We got to remind the announce team, we have a rule here on this podcast.
Yes.
We do not speak when we were at the part with Ospreay. Danielson was trying to get something out, and I was like, just give it up, Brody.
Yeah.
Just wait till these chants are done.
Don't even bother.
I would tell them every time, like, I don't care what you're saying, fade out.
Yeah.
Quiet.
what you speak of right now has no relevance.
Because Will Ospreay's in the ring.
Right.
Getting those cheers. Blake Christian, phenomenal. Recent signing as well to AEW. I think Blake Christian is a super underrated talent. If you've never seen Blake Christian, I recommend checking out his work in GCW and on Ring of Honor. He's in a tag team with Lee Johnson called The Swirl. They also team up with Jay Lethal from time to time. Fantastic work. It is good to just see him get this spot. Him and Will Ospreay have had phenomenal matches. This wasn't the purpose of that match tonight. I think I told you, Derek, this match felt like a heat check, kind of. Like, Are you okay?
Right.
How much can you handle? Let's get you in there and let's go slowly here because I don't want anyone getting hurt.
Right, yeah. Heat check is always good after you've been gone for so long and have had like a major surgery. So we need to see if you're good to go. And if not, well, like let's dial it back just a touch and ease you back into it. Like here's the heat check to see if you can do it. And if you feel okay, then we'll gradually continue. If not, then we'll gradually kill it back. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm asking you to get a little bit of water, sir. I hear it. I hear it in the voice. This is what people are looking out, dude. D-Rich, man, thank you so much, man. Enjoy the rest of your evening. I appreciate you being in here.
See you, Lee.
Robert, I cannot repeat what you wrote Luther would be saying about that Britt Baker situation. Blake Christian also wants the ROH World title. So set it up. Give me him versus Bandito. Delay Gratz, what's good, man? What is good? I'd love to hear what you think on lots of things tonight, man. Let us know. KJ, what up? Let's get into the rest of this, though. Ospreay gets the win with the Hidden Blade. Like I said, I don't think we're going to be here long tonight, guys. I promise you that. Hidden Blade gets the win. After the match, he gets on the mic and says he doesn't need a weapon to snap anyone's neck like Moxley and them did. If you remember at All In, they stomped the chair, hurt Ospreay, and that's what took him out. And look at where we are now. Moxley was becoming a good guy, getting cheered again, and then not so much, man.
Yeah.
And who knows how they're going to lead up to this and what they're going to do, but we're here. He went after them. Yo, Wheeler Yuta, brother.
I like Wheeler with the head shape.
This Captain Planet dude gets whooped, bro. Yo, he got a trash can thrown at him and people cheered.
I thought he got thrown in the garbage can at one point.
Yeah, we need to see more of that. People going in the trash cans.
Yes.
Then again, gear is expensive. Yeah, dude. I don't know. They brawl and brawl and brawl. Him and Moxley get into it. And then Pac makes the save. Pac and Ospreay, that match will feed families for a long time.
It will.
You can always just do that, man. And I said that because Delay Gratz wrote something about Star Families. I'm gonna pull up his comment here in a minute. The brutalizer got locked in. Ospreay's down. He's holding his neck, and we start moving into the next match. Here comes the Bang Bang Gang. They're coming out here, dude. Let me tell you this: in the middle of their entrance, Will Ospreay dives off the stage, bro, and hits like the biggest forearm on top of Pac, like piece of trash. I'm not done with you. And I was like, this actually makes sense that someone would finally do this. Like, yo, go attack him before he gets pushed to the back by security.
Yeah. You know, it was a smart move. Like, no, I don't have time for y'all to be in the way. I have unfinished business to attend to, and that's what I'm gonna do.
And to work he went. Yeah, fantastic work here. So I really like how that came together. The Bang Bang Gang are getting in the ring. And during that, here come Moxley and them to attack. I wish I had a graphic for it, but Tony Khan tonight. I told you after pay-per-views, you ever notice them graphics ain't ready?
Right.
So the card wasn't ready yet for us. They attacked, but Derek, I want to get your thoughts more so on the people in the match. So it was Ace Austin and Juice Robinson.
Right.
The Bang Bang Gang aren't at 100% health. So first, how are you feeling about them?
Man, I love the Bang Bang Gang. I would love to see them all come back and be healthy and have a long run, no matter what they're doing. Because they bring a lot of energy and a lot of diversity too. Um, you know, big prayers for them to heal up as fast as possible and make their way back so we can have everybody back. And that goes for like the grand scale of the roster. Anybody who's injured, do what you got to do to get healed up, come back so we can just really just knock things out of the park and make things way better than it already is.
Yeah. Yeah. So hopefully we can once we get Jay White, Colton Gunn, I think we can start trying to cook again here a little bit.
Absolutely.
Even possibly like just making this group solid, strong, and a force to be reckoned with. Now on the other side, Derek, we got the Death Riders. I've been feeling pretty good about them. I think they're still gelling really well.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
This one, man. Daniel Garcia comes out. Austin Gunn stops him. He delivers a big chop, we'll say, telling him he's got 2 words for him. And afterwards, Ace Austin, I thought he was fantastic. Ace Austin, I think eventually will get the love that people are wanting him to.
Yes.
With Tony Khan, if you haven't noticed, when you come in and you're brand new, you are going to be eating pins in the beginning.
Yes.
Just trust the process for a little bit. And if Tony's feeling you and he likes you, remember, Swerve went through this.
Yeah.
A bunch of people did. And then he's like, you know what? It's time to give you a big push, kid. I trust you. Ace Austin might be there. Thickest thighs in AEW, dog. I told Derek, I'm like, yo, just watch this, bro. Why is this man's leg so big, bro? That brother don't skip leg days.
Right. I said what did I say? He was too short and too big to be doing all these moves.
Yeah. He said he's too short and too big. I'm like, what? What?
You can't be that short and have that kind of muscle mass to be doing all that stuff that you're doing, bro.
Yeah, T-Ferg, I want to see Ospreay versus Pac again. Ready for an Ospreay heel run. If we lose that theme, though, I'm gonna be sad.
You better not.
I think he's just too exciting to watch in ring, though.
Yeah, I don't.
He can do heel though. I've seen him do it in New Japan.
Yeah, but
I just don't know if it's time yet. I think he's got a baby face running him first, and then you can go heel. Then, but that's just my thoughts. But Pac versus Ospreay all day, yo. Whenever you want to put the match on, no issues as long as you're not about to run it into the ground.
Right.
I'm going to address this now, and I'm going to make this kind of quick. Someone asked about the Ricochet thing. I'm going to say this. I'm going to try and make it clear. Derek, if you disagree, you could just jump in, interject. I'm trying to keep the peace here. As PG as possible. What Ricochet said was wrong. But also, we're going back to what I said about forgiveness, right? We get mad about things that people say, but we let other people who have said just as bad things come into companies, and I don't know where people stand with it. It's not my money either, so I can't tell people what to do with it. And I'm referring to the Ronda Rousey stuff, and I saw people making comparisons to Trey Miguel. I understand it. I completely get it. And I understand this situation too. I will make this a warning, though, to people when you're on social media as well. You do not. I'm taking Rob's words here. I'm going to try and use this to the best of my ability. You don't get to say that your criticism is criticism, or people get to say that when it's ridicule. You're trying to be funny, because I always tell people this too. You may throw a jab at someone, but you don't know how hard they're going to punch back. And they may be hurting too. Flip, vice versa. At the end of the day, we all need to treat each other better. Yeah. I'm glad Ricochet apologized. I hope the person accepted the apology. I don't know if they talked, whatever. Good gravy. You know what I mean? Like, just, I'm glad that he apologized. And we have to remember, we just talked about forgiving people for saying, I'm sorry for things with the whole Trey Miguel situation.
Right.
I'm back here to say that again. And if you are the one who is promoting, yeah, you're wrong for this because you're not being kind is teaching someone to be kind would be to accept the apology and move on from it, and just say like, okay, I really hope you learned your lesson. I can understand if you're mad about it. You don't have to accept apologies either. But last thing I'll say about this, Derek, like, If you want people to be better, you don't go and start making death threats to Ricochet's girl either. Like, that's wrong in my opinion. Samantha got off of social media because of threats that were being made. That's ridiculous in my opinion. People shouldn't be talking like that. Was this about being kind, or was this about a way for you to get to that person? You're just as bad, in my opinion, for doing something like that. So don't do that.
Yeah,
that's where I'm gonna dust my hands off with it, because it's a touchy subject. But
it's a very touchy subject. Yes, Ricochet said something foul. Okay, he said something foul. He apologized for it. But again, to reiterate, you can't throw a punch and not expect someone to throw it back. Do I agree with the punch that he threw back? No, I don't by any means. But I will tell you this. I repeat, I do not condone anything of any kind of a threat at all. Like, you don't know what kind of threat you're going to pose, and you don't know the type of person that is going to look at that kind of threat and take that threat up with
seriously,
you.
yeah.
Like, you don't know what kind of person Ricochet really is, or you don't know what kind of family Samantha has. You can't put out a threat like that. Like, the things that those people have said could get those people potential trouble.
Yeah, put you in harm's way. I'll leave it at that. Be better. Everybody, then they just be kind to each other, and let's just try to be better. Because I could throw a jab too.
But see, this is where we get into the you gotta do better. You gotta do better. If I say one thing, that's not right, Derek. You gotta be better.
We say that often around here.
Yeah, you gotta be better. But then you get idiots like this who say the things that they said to her. But we live in the do better era, right? Well, sometimes that do better phrase that you keep claiming it's not going to work.
Well, and it applies to you.
And it applies to you. Like, you live in this era, but you break that wall. Like, you can't do that.
Matt Lopez, perfect line. Too many lines got crossed for stupid stuff. Let's all move on. I don't want to even talk about it anymore.
Yeah, like, let's just clean it up. Ricochet apologized. I don't condone what he said, but he apologized. Hopefully they spoke and hashed out everything. But to those who made those threats, don't do that. Don't do that.
Going back in, T-Ferg said, I want a Bobby Lashley title run when he returns from injury. I don't know if they're going to do that. Lashley, we're not in the prime time for Lashley. I mean, maybe he feels otherwise, but could you do it? Maybe. It's just, to me, it's got to be the right situation for Lashley, though, to get it.
I would love to see it.
You still got a lot of people. I want to see Bobby Lashley versus Will Ospreay. I know that sounds crazy. That match would bang, bro.
It would.
It would be great. Yo, I just thought about when I said that match would bang. Forgive me. I shouldn't have a soundboard tonight. Yeah. Delayed. I see your comment, man. And Cray, I see your comment too, man. Listen, I'm gonna move on from it. And yes, Shelton and MVP signed extensions. Good for them. So it sounds like the Hurt Syndicate's gonna be around a while.
Yes.
So looking forward to that as well, if you will. So yes, I don't know if I said this. Moxley got the win. Death Rider on Ace Austin. We get a video package for Darby and Gabe. And we find out that Kenny Omega makes a challenge to the number one contender, Swerve Strickland. Swerve beating Brody King made him the number one contender. Kenny says he'd like to have a match with him and challenge him for that number one contendership spot. More on that later. Then we go into this coffin match. Brother, why, oh why, oh why was this match starting in the parking lot? Darby pulls up in some beat up car. Gabe Kidd is a wild man. Y'all don't understand when I have to describe this stuff to you. Gabe Kidd got thrown into a trunk of a car, and then Darby Allin rode it up like the side of a garbage hill. Like, I don't know if it was garbage. He rode it up the side of something and fell backwards. Darby crawls out of the car and he's like, "Where's Gabe?" Obviously, Gabe Kidd, as the car rolled, is still in there. He hits the trunk button and he falls out. Gabe Kidd gets a little gnarly scar on the side of his head. Darby puts him on a production crate, rolls him into the arena. I'm just going to fast forward to it. They start wilding out. Darby's putting him in a straight jacket, beating him with a skateboard. He low blows him, throws him into the ring steps. Darby's bleeding all over the place. Just a wild match, Derek. I don't know if you love these. I can always enjoy a good brawl.
I'm always good for a good brawl. Like you know me, bro. I'm heavy on like the old school Attitude Era days, the hardcore matches. So I can rock with them.
Who's your favorite hardcore wrestler?
Damn. Favorite hardcore wrestler
in that division?
Wait, are we talking AEW or
no? Just you said Attitude Era, so we'll go Attitude Era.
You know what? It's got to be a three-way tie between Mankind, Hardcore Holly, and Al Snow.
Yeah,
like I don't know, man. Listen, you know, Mankind was always good for that. Yeah, and then the pipes in the background.
the pipes just making noise, brother. That's all they doing. I always tell people that every backstage segment, you'll hear them pipes. It's just to make noise. Ain't nothing happening.
Listen, the day you have a match without that's like that with no pipes in the background, you have sullied the good name of hardcore matches.
Now, Gabe Kidd's down. Darby hits multiple coffin drops, man. Darby hits a dive. Gabe Kidd falls backwards, bro, with the straight jacket still on, by the way, and falls into the casket. Darby closes it. You can see Gabe Kidd's face in there. Reminded me of the Mac Miller video. Like, he's in the coffin, basically buried alive. And then afterwards, he calls for the microphone. I don't know who slid this mic in, but it was mad smooth. He was like, there you go. And Darby says that he's done. It basically sounds like he's done with the dog's feud because Jesus just asked us if we think he moves on. I say yes because he challenged MJF afterwards.
Yes.
He said, MJF, I'm coming for you. I feel like that might be the Double or Nothing world title match.
You know, I'll take it.
Is that where they fought last time too? Double or Nothing? Chat. I think
so.
Looking at you. Anytime you see Darby on TV, you should do not attempt this at home during a match.
Oh yeah. That should just flash all the way on the screen.
Yeah.
Do not attempt.
I could not get into their match, so I took the ones from my tips and threw it on the Mister several times. Yo. No Crash Holly. I loved Crash.
I like Crash. Crash was good, but
Crash was crafty.
He was crafty, but I don't know. I just like the chair shots and.
Cray said Steve Blackman. Steve Blackman was kind of sweet too, though. I ain't gonna lie.
I don't know, man.
I didn't like that Steve Blackman theme though. Give me the OG Steve Blackman theme. Yeah, none of that. None of that. Do. I like the.
Oh wait a minute.
Pump kick.
I mean, we're gonna throw Steve Blackman in there.
Here we go.
Might have to throw a Big Boss man.
Here we go. We were just talking about Boss Man the other day. We will not repeat any Big Boss Man stories that we were talking about. The 4-way with MJF versus Darby, Sammy, Jack Perry at Double or Nothing. When did they have a one-on-one match? Or is that Full Gear? That might have been Full Gear.
It might, yeah.
Yes, Full Gear 2021. Dang, that long ago? Yo, I feel like that was just yesterday.
That is a long time.
Yeah, it's been a minute, man. I remember because the whole thing was that headlock. I'm gonna beat you with the headlock.
Oh, yeah.
Shout out to Gabe Kidd for wrestling in a straight jacket. Haven't seen that since WCW.
Right.
E for effort, man. So he gets the win. Then we get a video package for Jurassic Express. Prince Nana comes out, Derek, and we get Swerve. Swerve gets the spotlight put on him. He's cutting a promo in a chair. He tells Kenny if he wants the number one contendership, he was like, that's fine to ask for it, but what am I getting in return?
Right.
And he was like, sometimes you need something more than just going for the championship. And he was like, and here there's something more. What is it? He wants Kenny. He said, I already took the EVP power away from someone. Now I want the power.
Yes.
And I put out a tweet about absolute power corrupts. And I was referring to Swerve. So as a character, Swerve better be on the lookout, man.
Yeah.
But Swerve says that he wants his EVP power and he'll put up the #1 contendership. Bam, match is made for next week. It's going down. Swerve versus Kenny. We thought Matt said it. I'm saying it. I thought they were going to wait till the pay-per-view.
Yeah, I don't know if I would have jumped the gun that soon to make that kind of match. Like,
I like that they don't wait though. Like sometimes I'm like, yo, we got to do this.
I do too, but
that's one of the things I miss sometimes from like wrestling in other companies. Like, where's your urgency? Like, just make the match. Like, let's go. Show like you see this pen, you see this pencil. As long as I got one of these, let's go. There's a story to tell. This is the never-ending story, Derek.
Right.
It never ends. So just keep writing.
This is true, but I feel like with this kind of stipulation, that there has to be some kind of roadblocks in the way first.
I will say, Delayed Grass is not wrong here, saying I miss Heel Nana. Heel Nana said one of the greatest lines I could never say. Sit down and shut up. To my wife, I still rag on her for that to this day. It's from like Ring of Honor in like 2010. I love it. And like I said, I got mine that night too. Yeah. Kenny King definitely ribbed on me. And Rob. Yo, these stop worrying about them bills and start watching me. They suck anyway. Right in the middle of a tag match, just yelled that to us. I was like, hey.
But in retrospect, we got at the pizza lady.
Yeah, pizza. Never again. Never again. Go watch the ESW review if you don't know about Pizza Lady. Prince Nana is better as a heel manager. Swerve reinstates Hangman's ability to challenge against his will. Oh, to make him a hypocrite.
Okay.
Let's have more layers. Okay. AEW Dynasty is on 4/12/2026, so there must be more story to tell before Swerve versus Omega. Jocelyn looking at BJ. I'm looking at BJ too. That might be the story. That he wants to make him break his word. Interesting. If they're fighting next week, what could Swerve and Kenny be doing at Dynasty? Who knows? Who knows? All I know is that we got some interesting TV happening here, and that's what I'm in it for. Next up, Derek, I don't know if you want to say this. If you're ready to dub thee, this could be match of the night.
Yeah. I don't see how it's not.
It could be the Coffin match, but I think, well, I titled this one Sleeper Match of the Night. I always give that to someone like the match that delivered very well that you weren't expecting out of all of them. To me, this one was it. But I should have expected it because Speedball and Mark Davis have been fantastic. They're like the unsung heroes of weekly Dynamite episodes recently.
Yeah, I agree with what you're saying, but I think I'm going to go that route of saying it's the best match of the night. The coffin match, to me, that's not really like a match. That's more of like a...
This is hate.
It's more of like a stipulation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's a gimmick.
Yeah, like it was like, okay, we're gonna have this quote unquote match where you lose the match, you get put into a coffin, done. But was anything really like considered a match? Like, this was considered a match to me.
A match.
Yeah. This was a match. This was a match, bro.
You sound like the guy who invented walkie-talkies. Come on, what are we saying here, Derek?
I'm just saying, like, this one was a match. The coffin match, that's more of a gimmick.
We're not allowing this, right, Joe? We're not allowing this, are we? All right.
I'm just saying, bro. The coffin match was more of a gimmick than a match, because it's pure chaos, bro. It's not a real match.
Once again, are we allowing this, y'all? Are we going to allow this man to do this? Are we?
I'm just saying, bro. This was match of the night for me. I would say this is match of the night.
Yeah, Cameron naming things. The Super Scoopers, the Poopa Poopas, the Loopa Loopas, the Loofers Loofers, the Loafers Loafing, the Chauffeurs Chauffeuring.
Computers Putin. Shooters shooting.
Yo, the crazy part is Cameron can really rhyme. And he's really dope. I think he's doper than people give him credit for.
Yeah, he definitely is. He's way better than what people give him credit for. It was just that time where it was just like, all right, yeah, this is how I'm going to rap now.
You know what? While we're here, we might as well tell a funny story. Funny story. So when me and Derek rapped, actually the CD cover is right behind the green screen here. When we used to rap, when I used to be in the booth and I made a mistake, Derek would know when I messed up because I would just start rapping like Cameron. And he would let it go sometimes. Other times, Derek would be ready to rip them headphones off and be like, dude, if you don't cut it out, get serious. My bad, bro. My bad.
Listen, fun times when we used to rap, bro. Like I miss it, but the climate of what rap has turned into, I couldn't stick with it.
We tried. E for effort, man. The matchy matches. Watch the stains on the mattress. Haircuts bad. Call me Patches. Good stream. I appreciate you, Michael. Thank you so much, man. I like that they use the Fallout to actually build on the stories instead of just going silent like they have been after big pay-per-view. I am not mad at that. And welcome. Appreciate you being here. Yes. MJB in the place to be. What's good, brother? My Scoopy Scooper is Super Looper. Yeah, pretty much, Beach. Pretty much. We have to stop the camera because you're gonna start doing it all night. I promise you. Mike Davis. Did I just say Mike Davis? Mark Davis is Speedball Mike Bailey. Go ahead.
I think that's gonna be the ongoing theme from Hey Derek, was this a match or was this a matchy match?
A matchy match. New shirt incoming, possibly.
Matchy match.
Bro, Speedball had a shooting star pressing this. Mark Davis hit those pickup pile drivers. I don't have nothing else to say, man. There was good kicks in this, good roll-ups, good pinfalls. Speedball gets the win with the ultimate weapon, though. He hit him with that front flip with the knees down on the side. Might be peeing blood for a little bit, but dub's a dub. Big win for Speedball.
Yeah, this was good. This was definitely good. You know what? Mark Davis has been very, very impressive.
Yo, delay grass is a fool. Said beat Raiders' own Mark Davis.
Since Mark Davis has gotten way like he was already good then, but he's gotten way better since like I don't want to say a breakup because it wasn't necessarily a breakup. It was an injury that happened, and then they had to make a change. So with the directional change, Mark Davis has stepped into his own, and I could thoroughly appreciate what he has brought to the table.
He's finding his footing, I feel.
Yes.
And I'm still hoping that his tag partner heals up and we get him back. Jake something. Definitely need brother back joining.
Yeah. Oh, dude, you get those two back. I could see a good lengthy run with those two.
Collision, Derek. We got a match. Teacher versus the student.
Is it
Kyle?
match?
Huh? It's a matchy match. Kyle Fletcher versus Robbie Eagles. Robbie Eagles taught Kyle Fletcher. Crazy. And they're gonna have a match on Collision. Robbie Eagles is really good. If you haven't seen him in New Japan, like I said, I try to put Derek on. We got the Brawling Birds versus the Sisters of Sin. We also have Garcia and Claudio versus Commander and Mascara Dorado. That's going to be a banger. Mm-hmm. And this is going to be live immediately after the NCAA games. There's also some promos going to be happening on that show.
Yep.
We then cut to MJF, who was a bloody mess still in his Terry Funk outfit, and he cut what I thought was a fantastic promo. There is no one better at the age of 30 at this moment than Maxwell Jacob Friedman. He cut a great promo. He delivered it. He has the Flair cadence, but he makes it his own, and he gives you everything you want from those old school promos. His head is against a white, like, think of a basement wall, and the blood is just laying on it after he speaks. I thought he did fantastic with this.
Absolutely. One of the best promo givers like today. But you know what? I still, as good as this promo was, I still think his best promo is the one where he lost to Hangman, and he was on the staircase.
You mean, was that Mark Briscoe?
Or was it Mark? Yeah, Mark Briscoe. Sorry. That promo, dude, like that one gave me chills.
He gets it.
Like that gave me chills. Like this gave me chills too.
But this one was like about his greed though. Like,
yeah,
there was always someone in my way of being the best where people could doubt me.
Yes.
And it was Hangman. He can't doubt me anymore. And he's basically super like stoked that he has the championship. And no, you're not the best anymore.
Nope.
I'm the best. Right. And that's what I'm gonna do.
Yeah. Yeah. Man. MJF is gonna go down in the history of being one of the greats, one of the best promotions There we go, another one.
Fired
of all time.
Fired. Is the Eagles tied to Ospreay? Eagles is tied to a lot of people. He might be. I'd have to look that up, T-Ferg. I can't say for certain, but yeah, fantastic work by MJF. We were supposed to get, like I said, timeless Toni Storm, Marina Shafir, but after Toni Storm being attacked, it is now Mina Shirakawa stepping up into this spot. Listen, this one was another like brutal, hardcore style match, but they kept it kind of safe, I think, in this one.
Yeah.
They used some weapons. They used some champagne bottles. They were drinking the champagne, at least Marina was. She used some steel chairs. They had a moment in this match, Derek. A moment in this match where they were on the apron. Marina Shafir sets it up, and she goes to like backdrop suplex her through the table. Mina completely missed. I am the table.
She was. Excuse me. I'm hoping that she does not have a mild concussion or like the worst headache in the world, because that was
a hard fall.
That was a hard fall.
But she, you know what? She soldiered through it, got up, and not only that, she smashed the champagne bottle over Marina's head and then delivered that Storm Zero type pile driver. And she it was weird. Like, it didn't look good because she tried to like fall back and sit down, and Marina like flipped over. So it was kind of like I don't know. I said Pearl River Plunge just because no one talks about that move anymore from Ahmed Johnson, but fell back right into a pin. 1, 2, 3.
Right.
Mina won shockingly.
Yes. You know what? I'll take it. Mina's very good. I like Mina.
And she said, if you get up again, you get in that champagne bottle.
Right.
Oh my goodness. Mina mollywop Marina with that bottle for sure, brother. For sure.
Definitely did.
Yes. I felt for those that bump into him at he said he was going to Disney World, MJF. Yes. Thank you, Jocelyn, for that reminder. But good match here. We get Renee talking to Andrade, and John Cruz shows up in the middle of it, and he says, "Hey, I got a briefcase for you." He's trying to leave the briefcase. He's like, "What is this? I didn't. What are you doing? I don't know you." And then Don Callis goes, Poppy. Yo, I hate Don Callis. Why is he like this? He shows up, and Andrade's talking to him. He's like, "Take that money. I trust you." And I'm trying to tell you, T. Ferg, and everybody else in the chat, there are members of the Don Callis family. There is the A team, the B team, and the C team. Right. C team is losing all the time, no matter what. B team, they'll let them eke out some wins, and they got like their captain who will like bump up to the A team and jump down with the C team sometimes.
Right.
And then you got the A team. That's like the Okadas, the Takeshtas, right. Fletchers. They gonna put them up.
Definitely.
And Andrade's in the A team.
Yeah.
So
by all means.
So he wasn't feeling this working with MJF either, just like Kyle Fletcher wasn't. But send him money, and Darby basically told Don, "I need you to take out Darby Allin for me." And he is sticking Andrade on him. It sounds like.
Yes.
Sounds like a match for a pay-per-view.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I'll take it.
I love it. After that, we get to the main event. The new AEW National Champion Jack Perry teams up with the Young Bucks to go up against Okada and we have to say RPG Vice, but it's Roppongi. Bro, Okada in the middle of this match tried to rekindle his friendship with his former elite friends on the other side. They end up beating Okada down, which totally deserved it. Young Bucks and Roppongi Vice, bro, reminded me of their days teaming up or going against each other in New Japan when it was the Young Bucks versus Roppongi Vice for the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Titles. Derek, not only that, I had a flashback memory to Alex Kozlov, who used to team up with Rocky Romero. That's how you know I'm an old head New Japan fan, but fantastic work here by everybody. Bro, all right, so I have to talk about this finish. I don't know how I'm going to describe this without getting in trouble on YouTube, but the Don Callis family has all of them set up Tombstone Pile Driver style. For whatever reason.
Yeah, whatever reason.
People decided it was time for a nibble. Started going to work, and they drop all of them, and they beat them down. People go flying. Who do they leave in the ring? My guy Rocky Romero, bro. Rocky Romero eats a triple super kick, then a BTE trigger, and then the Young Bucks launch Jack Perry with a running knee into him. This brother I was like, bro, it's a 20 count. It's over, bro. It's over for Rocky.
Yeah, right. Rocky wasn't getting up from that.
Trent and Okada just stayed on the outside, smart, and that was the end for the match. Now, afterwards, the Young Bucks cut a promo about losing to FTR Revolution. We came on here. We said I thought it was their best tag match. I know Derek said he was going to have to do some more research before saying that.
Yeah.
But I feel that was their best tag match. The Young Bucks talk about their family being there, and they were disappointed they let them down. Their dad said, keep your head up. And then, you think you know him. Cope and Christian are back. Cope does the babyface thing, puts them over like, look, guys, you guys are fantastic. You're one of the best tag teams in the world, blah, blah, blah. And then we want to, do this, and we're going to get a shot at FTR because we love tag team wrestling. We want to prove we still have something. Christian's like, well, I'm doing it because I'm going to make a lot of money. Christian is still that a-hole. And, and after they do that, here comes FTR. They come out, and they announce it's going to be FTR versus Cope and Cage for the tag titles at Dynasty. Might even main event because it's in Vancouver. Unless you get Kenny and MJF, that might be the main event. But if you get Kenny MJF, that's probably the main event.
Oh, yeah, without a doubt.
So, dude, fantastic work here, man. FTR came out. Eventually, they got hit with all the moves. Stokely's in trouble. He ain't in the wheelchair anymore. He came out limping, though, because he was getting splashed and super kicked all in that match, too. It's going down. The match is official. FTR leave the belts in the ring after they got hit with the moves, and Cope and Christian pick them up looking at them. This is a story to be told. Me and Derek are trying to tell y'all, when you get this match, when you get that crazy, insane ladder match, it's happening, bro.
Oh, yeah.
I still think it's at All In.
Yeah.
How they drag it out till then, I don't know.
Oh, yeah. That one's tough, but it has to be a ladder match. It has to be.
Gotta be.
There's no denying that.
Yeah. Maybe Mina gets shoehorned into the women's world title scene. Could be.
No.
I swear if Callis tries to join MJF to join the family, Fletcher told Don we better not be doing anything with MJF. Yes. Did you notice Marina laughing after the match? I wasn't the only one to see that. She was. I couldn't tell if that was happiness or, like I said, she did get dropped hard from that side, so I don't know. But could be. Are you speculating, Jocelyn, that she might have been the one to attack Toni Storm? Interesting. But that was tonight's show. Like I said, we thought it was a decent show. We'll give it like 75% thumbs up.
Yeah.
not even a full thumbs up, but
no. It was one to get you through.
But we did find out some of the stuff happening for Dynasty. This is the new poster for it. Definitely going to see where we go, man, when they go to Vancouver. Things are going to get interesting. Business will pick up.
Yes.
If you didn't know, Triller is also going to be having a show coming up. CMLL, our good friend Clown, who was often in the chat, ended up winning the code on Monday. Be on the lookout. We may have some other future codes and stuff and contests and giveaways coming up. But looking forward to checking it out. I love CMLL. I love watching on Fridays. Claudio Castagnoli versus Hechicero. Sign me up.
Oh, yeah.
We have ROH MLP Global Wars. That's happening as well. That's also going to be on Triller. Make sure you guys check it out. I love Maple Leaf Pro, so that's always a fun show to watch. And Ring of Honor is just dope. So love to see them working together. We have Double or Nothing happening in New York City Sunday, May 24th. Tickets are still on sale for the Louis Armstrong Stadium show. And then All In, tickets look like they went on sale. Pre-sales happened yesterday, August 30th, 2026 in London. Big show. Show up, I think.
Yep. Show up for me, man.
And last little bit of news, Derek. Not a huge thing. There was a trademark applied for on 3/16. The Continental Classic for the trademark, the Continental Cup. Going for a trophy instead, maybe, and not the title.
I like it.
So for all those fearing about titles, maybe this is something you wanted to hear.
Yes.
I don't know. Where is Buddy Matthews? Is he still injured? Yes. He is injured pretty badly. I don't know when he's going to be fully healed, but he had some complications with that foot injury. So we're hoping things heal up. But we shall see. Guys, I'm not going to hold y'all. We're going to get on out of here, man. Make sure if you haven't, subscribe to the channel. If you're brand new, check out some of these cool videos. They probably are out here and they apply to you. We'll be back next week. We'll be talking Swerve and Kenny. Make sure you are here. Monday, join me and Hubs. We're going to be talking Clash of the Podcast. It's WrestleMania season as well. We'll be talking a little WWE, all that good stuff. So make sure you head on over and we'll talk some pro wrestling. But for me and my guy Derek, we are out for this, to quote Step Brothers, the effing Continental Cup. For me and my guy Derek, we are out for this episode of Everything Pro Wrestling. We will see you guys next week to talk some more AEW Dynamite. Have a good night, everyone. One.